UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's that gorgeous meeting of surf and turf here at La Jolla, California. The final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is on now. Luke Elvey here, pleased to have your company once again. Well, Rich, we're into the final round here, and someone's going to walk away with a trophy. What do you think the chances are of this player?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good, opening the first with an under-par score.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Time for a little bit of focus here. This is a lengthy putt. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Looks like this one's going uphill and to the right.
You know, Luke, they say nothing rolls like a ball.
Yep, that works. Nicely done.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Here we are at the third hole, a par 3.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
This putt is about 16 feet. A chance to make a birdie just slides by. Easy par, that. And after that, sitting now 23 under for the tournament. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Awesome stuff.
His second shot here. Oh, almost went in. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Like the look of this one. Holds a nice putt for birdie there.
Game face on early here, Luke.
This hole is a par 4.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, he's going to love this one. Rose seems to have been pretty confident so far, perhaps even a bit smug. But after what this player has produced, she's looking a little nervous now.
An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it? Just a 4-footer remaining. And this one is for his par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We've now arrived at the par 4 7th.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Yeah, that was a safe play. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
A really good look at birdie.
This one started out on a good line. And he's done it. He's held it. And that means he extends his lead. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Good look at birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
The 9th is a par 5.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
It's been a good year. 3 wins so far this season. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Tapping in for the birdie. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
How about this shot? Heading in the right direction. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. This hole is a par 3.
Oh, this is just a mean little par 3, isn't it? Not a big target up there green-wise. You got deep bunkers right and left. You got a 2-tier green. It's a fun, good-looking par 3. That's really hard.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
2 parts to this one. It's starting out straight and then takes a little bit of a turn to the right.
Just a short putt remaining here. He sits in first position. The 12th hole is a par 4.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
He's hit that one well. Will it get there? That should set up another chance. This one's for birdie. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side of play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Pretty sure this is going to move to the left.
Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Ooh. Putting for a par now. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
And a bit of frustration popping in there as the par putt just missed the hole. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green. How close was that to going down? Good putters will make these right on 5 feet.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
A birdie putt awaits. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Currently in first position. What a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Taking on this approach now from a pretty similar spot.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
If he can hold this, he'll win the tournament. So close. Don't sweat that last opportunity. And there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.